Hello everybody, Ultimate Bricks here for a live stream on Saturday, March 31st, the day before Easter. So happy Easter everybody. I hope you're gonna have a fun Easter tomorrow. Anyways, we'll be doing some building today. I'm looking to build some sort of car. I'm not really that good at building Lego cars, so hopefully this won't be a failure and I'll be able to do something. Anyways, it doesn't appear as if anybody is here right now. Make sure the stream is public and stuff. Yep, everything's good. So hopefully some people will be showing up in a second or so. I will get out what I will be needing. And Bra Bricks is here. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. I'll be doing some more building today. I really liked the last stream. Went pretty well. So I'm going to be building a car. It's going to be a black kind of sports car. And yeah. So I don't usually do too much car builds. Or when I do, they're not that good. So I'm kind of hoping that it will come out good, I guess, is kind of what I mean. So I feel somewhat confident that I'll be able to do something. So yeah, cars are really difficult because I feel like whenever there's something with like paneling and like get at different angles, I feel like it's so much easier just to build like a house where you can just like build like square buildings or a modular, you know, it's all just very square, but not with cars. So anyways, there was something I was just going to show off, something I built for the Lego Rebrick contest. Is this the Lego Friends go-kart challenge. This is what I've made for that, so I'll just get that out of the way. But whenever I'm happy with that, I will be entering it into that contest. So the first thing will be picking out some kind of wheels, I guess. So let me figure that out first, because that seems like something that is important. You know, every car needs wheels. Let me get back. Oh, yeah, nice little builds. Yeah. Alright. So, another thing that's important is, see, I have all these wheels here, but you need 4 wheels to make a car. So, I wouldn't, not that I'd use these because they're orange, but I only have 2 of these, so have to, before I like get all excited and choose to make something, I kind of like these. Put them, I'll bring this here so you guys can kind of see it. Kind of like that, but yeah, again, I need to make sure I have 4 of them. Yeah, so there we go, and it's kind of the right size for what I'm looking for. And here's one with a tire. That one, that I may be able to just find a bunch of ones with tires, or I may need to go through and put tires on them. I really could have my wheels better sorted. I just kind of have them all thrown into 2 containers, one for small wheels and one for larger ones. This is the one for smaller wheels. As you can tell, these are kind of smaller sized ones. The other ones are like the huge wheels that you would expect in like, I don't know, Technic vehicles, stuff like that. So you see, this isn't really working out great so far because I seem to only have one that has tires, some old tires that aren't the newer style of rubber, so they wouldn't really mix well. Don't seem like they'd roll. Yeah, I could make a bicycle. Yeah, or like, you know, some of those Ninjago style bikes. Anyways, these are the big wheels. They're like these ones, or ones that actually were used on Ninjago bikes. Yeah, but that orange one, I'm pretty sure that it's either from a Mars mission set or a SpongeBob set. I got it used either way, so I didn't buy whatever set it came with. Kind of got it as part of a bulk lot. Alright, here's wheel number 2 that actually has tires. So I hope to find another one. I didn't know I had a Twitter. Yeah, I try to post on it as much as possible. But one thing that is I have it set up so whenever I post a video, it automatically links it on Twitter, so it does like a tweet, I guess, whenever I upload a video. So that's kind of convenient, I guess. Alright. This is kind of cool, this piece. This piece is like the hubcap piece for this wheel. It kind of fits right in there. Makes the wheel actually look pretty nice. It's kind of neat. Yeah, but still looking to see if I can find one of those tires. Because I certainly have plenty of these. I think these might have been in the pick-a-brick wall at my Lego store. So either that or I got them off Bricklink or something, where I bought a bunch of just the wheels without the tires. And there's certainly plenty of times, like they can be used for like spaceship engines, I guess. There's plenty of times when they're useful. What about these wheels? They're about the same size, these wheels, but these wheels have a lot of tire on them. And D4 Bricks is here. Welcome to the stream. And you don't buy car sets like Speed Champion, so I don't have many wheels. Yeah, I actually don't have any Speed Champion sets. One thing is a lot of these are old, really old wheels. Really old stuff. These are from... These ones right here are actually from Blacktron and stuff. And what I'm building is, well, what I'm planning to build is a car. A black sports car is the plan. And and this is it so far. This is where I'm at, choosing the wheels. So the thing is, I have all these wheel pieces here, but I'm trying to figure out both wheels and tires. So I have more rims than I have tires, which is a problem. So I have to kind of figure out what I'll do instead. Let me see if these are the same size. So these are the same size. I'm not sure if you'll be able to tell that they're different on camera, but the tires are a different material. This is kind of like an old rubber, and because it's like at least 10, 20 years old, it's really not very rubbery anymore. The rubber is kind of turned hard because it's like 20 years old. It's from like old Technic sets from the 90s, I think. So yeah, the rubber really isn't that great anymore. So it's kind of hard. So maybe I could use that harder rubber for the back wheels and then use these for the front wheels and hope that that turns out okay. Yeah, thanks. Thanks, it's looking great. It will look good once it's done. I will promise you that. Well, it won't be done until I'm happy with it, so yes, say that when it's done, I will think it looks good, because that'll be when it's done. but I guess I really can't guarantee that you will like it. It's pretty impossible. Alright, so tell me if that looks like a set of 4 wheels. I don't know. Doesn't really to me. Put one there and one there. This one looks, whoops, that one looks a lot bigger. Yeah, so, And Jacob Moon's MOC is here. Thank you for joining. Yes, I am a Patriot, or at least a Patriots fan. And Mark Brown is here as well. Thank you for joining. And Brother from Another Brick is here. Thank you for joining as well. Thank you so much. Yeah, so maybe, I don't know. Could I go with something? Kind of want to go with skinny tires to make it look like kind of a road-worthy car, or a car that would go on a road. I don't want it looking off-roading. Got an idea. Could go for some much larger tires instead. But now I'm facing the same problem: is do I have 4 of them? So let me see with these. How much larger are these? Not much larger. Let me try to go with these. Sorry it's kind of off to a slow start, but if I didn't do this, then really couldn't build it. This really is the first step. So let me see if I have more of those. Not. Alright. So I have 2 of them in gray and then 2 of them in black. Those are actually different. Certainly is presenting challenges. Because I really don't want to go with the traditional Lego wheels, because I want it to be a little bit larger. So I could go with these. These wheels are they're like the same as these, except twice as thick. But if I hid them kind of under some sort of like cover, might look better. And Sir Bricks-a-Lot is here. Welcome to the stream, Sir Bricks-a-Lot. Thank you for joining. And let's keep going. All right. I'm just gonna have to call it one of these seconds, because it's not gonna get done if I don't start. So yeah, I'm just gonna pick one of them right now, or pick one of them that I have the quantity of. So I'm gonna go with, just so it doesn't mess me up, I'm gonna go with all old rubber. This kind of harder rubber. What I'm building is a sports car. This is the plan. So that's why I'm having to go through all this trouble of picking out exactly what wheels I'm going to use. So, alright, but I've chosen them now, and I'm not going to go back. This really seems like it's been the only option. So now, just need to get 2 more of those old wheel tires, which I know I have, so it's not matter. There's 1 more, so there's 1 more now. Thank you, Sir Bricks-a-lot. And again, thank you so much to everybody who's watching the stream. It really means a lot that you're watching this. Already, and now just have to find 1 more old rubber tire, and I think we got it. So now I can kind of begin on the frame. Now that we have complete set, and that looks good. And so I guess the first thing is going to be to, well, of course, first thing, put away this, but kind of to space out the wheels and then kind of connect the chassis to that. Once I have the everything. Once I have like the width of the wheels, then it'll kind of be set up. And if anybody has any questions, this can be kind of a Q&A stream as well, I guess. No reason why not. It is in the title, isn't it? I think so. Alright, so I think I'll move this again. And this is kind of in frame enough. Yeah, so let me see. What I kind of want to be here and then here. I guess that kind of looks good. And there's only a certain amount of bricks that connect right to Technic pins like this, so I think I want maybe 2, 3. Let's see. 2 wheels length in between the wheels, which means like this. That's how far apart I want. So line them all up in a row, and that's how far apart I want the 2 farthest wheels. I'm not sure if that really makes sense, but it's kind of, that's what I'm going with. And so these will be the beams that I'll use. And I'll use regular gray pins. And the gray pins are double good because since the insides are gray, it all makes sense and shouldn't look weird. And then even if any part of this gets shown, it's in the color it's supposed to be. So again, I've said this before, I don't have a ton of experience building cars, so I think what makes the most sense is for it to be a 6 wide build, because I don't know, I just think the 6 wide build, makes more sense than doing anything else. And then again, we have the special preformed windshields that will make that easier. So yeah, it's better to go with like a kind of like a Lego preset in a way. All right. Sorry about that. I'm just kind of figuring some stuff out related to how the stream is going. All right, there we go. And we're back. All right, so yeah, I think 6 wide would make the most sense. So maybe get like a giant 6 by 12, 6 by, what is that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, yeah, that's a 6 by 10 plate. So this is, wonder if that makes sense. Or should I try to keep it a little lower? I don't know. Let me go to my car pieces. I kind of have a car parts drawer right here. Especially just ready for this very purpose. So I have these, which won't seem to work because of the wheels I'm using. They're the wrong size. Then I have these much larger wheel wells. So let me actually open up the wheel drawer again to just check one thing. And that's with the beefed up like Lego Forest Police tires, do they fit in that? And the answer is no, they don't. So those tires do not fit. The only ones that fit in here are the traditional Lego City tires. Alright, so maybe I want to go back to that. See what I mean? Like that just kind of makes a lot of sense, I think. You see that? So let me actually, I'm gonna set this aside and just try this separately. So that way, if this ends up failing, I can just go right back to the other one. Speaking of failing, we only have one viewer, which I hope that's not me. Hope it means someone else is watching. And I'm not just talking to myself, because that would help. Alright, and D4 Bricks is here or is back. I don't know if he left or was here the whole time. Either way, thank you for watching. So, I'd say it's going good. I think I've found something finally kind of happy with. I think I'm going with this. I just really like the way that that sits in there. And it's nice and visible, kind of nice and flush with the stuff. It's still gonna be a 6 wide build, so that's making me happy. And I'm not gonna sort parts on the stream because this is a building stream. So I'm just gonna set that old design apart, and I'm gonna I'll take it apart off stream, or maybe if I ever finish this and people are still watching, and maybe I'll start doing stuff. But yeah, so now the question is what to do with this. And how far apart do I want these? So if it's going to be a 6 wide build, I should probably get that started. What I mean by that is kind of get the wheels connected. And I think the best way to do that would be through one of these pieces. So since the wheels right there have that little piece that sticks up, connecting it under to a putting a piece on the bottom does not actually make it lower. It makes it just flat. So I can do that without losing any clearance. And I'm just imagining a car over this, and the width to length, the wheels, I don't know, that just doesn't seem right. So I'm going to try to go 2 studs more, because this is supposed to look sleek. This isn't going to be like some sort of buggy. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't feel right. This kind of feels a little bit better now. If you can just kind of imagine a car around it. Kind of fits a lot more than it did before. Alright, well that's just what I think. Anyways, of course, if I'm the one saying it, that's what I think. Yeah, so now we should get, I'm still trying to think though if this is right. Yeah, this is probably kind of boring and taking a long time, but it kind of is what has to get done. This is the process of building, so I guess I just don't have too many interesting things to say while doing it. Yeah, so let me go back to that car bucket and see if there's any other key pieces I could use. I have this piece, but this is kind of intended for 4 wide builds, so that wouldn't really work here. I mean, unless it will. Could I use it and then just extend it? I'd like to add the lights on. Wait, look at this. Look at this. This is looking good. I'll show you in a second. I just got to kind of finish it here. If I put that piece on there, then it goes from here, and then if that gets covered up on the top, then it leaves a tiny bit of the orange light exposed right there, and that actually looks pretty good. Pretty happy with that, so yeah, that's cool in my opinion. That kind of seems like maybe how it's supposed to look. I don't know, or not, maybe not. I should kind of figure out the front. Also, don't think it would hurt to just pick out a windshield. I'm liking this one. Kind of like that. Like that, but that's a little, it's a little rigid. Are there any ones that kind of curve? I have a very limited window selection, so I think I'm just gonna have to live with that being a little boxy on the windshield, which isn't perfect, but I mean, it is a Lego car. And I'm gonna use the preformed piece here. So this will be the front of it, which I do like the way that looks. And then I'm gonna use a second preformed kind of piece. And this will be the top. So this will be kind of how that goes. And this is making me think, based on how big that is, that's making me think that my base really isn't big enough. So let me try making Alright, I think I've got a better sort of base here. There we go. And then back, what's that? That looks like an 8 long space that's in there. There we go. And so that is starting to get, I think, the right point across. Alright, so let me just get a little bit more done, and then I may end the stream, since this really isn't going as well as it did before, to say the very least. So yeah, I will keep going though for the moment. So now I gotta put some of these pieces in right here, kind of to angle right here against that, kind of cut that off, kind of get that angle right, so you don't see the fact that, to kind of minimize the fact that this is like a giant preformed piece. Preformed angle, maybe. So this is a 2, 4, 6, 8. Looks like I need 2 2x6s then. Alright, that looks, so see, this is how it looks before I add that on, and then that's how it looks afterwards. And then it'll be easy to fill in that center section. So yeah, that looks pretty good. That is definitely coming along. So, I think with that, I will end the stream. Thank you so much to D4 Bricks for staying, and if there's anyone else here, thank you so much to you as well. I guess without really many questions or any too much interaction, it's kind of difficult to go on, just kind of rambling on, which so anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope that you are subscribed, and I will see you later. Bye.